Welcome to my garden kitchen, my garden dining room. Everything this time of the year gets taken over by growing food, and I grew an absurd amount of tomatoes, and they are ginormous, and I still have like 2 or 3 more weeks to go till I can plant them out safely. So these beauties are my discards, and they're free for the taking. I'm offering them up on Facebook to friends and family. They have been posted there now since this morning. And guys, if you are one of those faithful followers that comment every year when I have too much food or too much of this or too much of that and say, give it away. Believe me, I try. I try my hardest to give it away. And sometimes there's just not the audience or the appetite, or the market's oversaturated and there's no need. But let me head over to the grow table because we've got a lot to get going today. Okay, I went and grabbed my phone. I'm growing 8 Berkeley tie-dye, 3 Better Boys, 2 yellow pears, 4 Cherokee purple, 8 black crimson, and 2 mountain vineyard. For some reason, the Better Boys, once I got everything like cleared out, because they were all so congested, the Better Boys were not doing good. They were like puny and kind of stunted. That leaves me with that 16, 20, 25, 26, 27. 27. I would like to grow 30 tomatoes. So I might go pick up from a greenhouse, like a couple Celery style or all-purpose, general canning type tomatoes. Okay. But what I brought over was my sweet potato starts. So lots and lots, but I need to count and see how many I have to see if I have plenty. And then I need to get these in a bigger jar today because they are not getting enough water. And I want to show you guys something that I've never experienced before, and I want to know if you guys know what it is. So we're going to count first. So 1. So this would have been one I just pulled off the potato. So brand new baby roots. And same with this one. So 1, 2. Okay, so I counted and I have about 52, which is great. I need 40. So some will naturally have chances to die off. I found one I want to show you guys. So, I was going to tell you the problem that I think it's a problem. Let me see if I can still find an example. Do you guys see? Is it going to focus on this? Where'd it go? Let's see. Focus on this leaf, please. I don't know if it will. Okay. Do you guys see all like the little bubblies? I don't know if that focused, but it's getting like this odd. You can see it on my finger, maybe. This odd, keep thinking it's dew, but then it's not. I don't know. I've got like elder bugs in the house too, so I was like, are they like laying eggs on the leaves? I don't know. Anyway, so I went and got a bigger pot of water. So I'm going to just kind of gently put these in here. And all I needed to know and why I needed to count them is, do I have enough yet? And do I need to continue to keep harvesting? So I have plenty for my needs. I need 40 sweet potato slips. So I'm good. So I'm going to put all these down in here. But I had one I wanted to show you guys. I should have kept them out separately. So this big old boy, he's even getting roots right here. So I could take him. I'll do it for the purposes of this. And I'll break them off. Leave one leaf on this one. Put this one down in the base and let him root to make another. So that's something that you can do if you're at a point where you're still not getting enough. Now, I cannot plant these out till well into June because they need soil temperatures 65 or more, preferably 70 degrees is even better yet. So we are going to just let these continue to mature and grow. I started these, I always forget to thank you guys for stopping by the channel. My name's Rachel. You're at that 1870s Homestead. I started my own sweet potato slips for the first time last year, and this is my second year doing it. And these are Beauregard variety. I grew from my own harvested sweet potatoes that were just stored down in the basement, still good. Sweet potatoes are one of the best staple crops you can grow, if you like them, of course, because they will store in good conditions for close to 2 years. I've eaten a 2-year-old sweet potato and it was just fine. Maybe not as sweet, but still wonderful. So I have a couple good examples of harvesting the slips. So you want to harvest the slip. It's okay if it doesn't have big leaves when they're 4 to 6 inches tall. You'll know because it literally breaks off that easy. If you are really having to pry it off the sweet potato, it's not quite ready yet. So I'm going to pluck those down there. They were just really sucking. Like this one I'm having to pull. I'm not going to take him yet. All right, so I think, there might be one on this one. So I think I'm going to not toss these, but I'm not going to harvest them anymore. I did a fun experiment with them last year, and I just potted them for my own sweet potato vine container plants, and that works great. And honestly, when it came time to dump out that soil for composting, I actually had little baby sweet potatoes in there that grew from those vines. All right, so that is all of my lovely sweet potato starts having room to grow in a much larger container. But that'll be just lovely centerpiece that I can put on the island. And these will just get set back aside. And when it comes time to make my own potted baskets, I will just pot these up and let them vine out. All right, I need to clean up my workspace, but we are about to plant a whole bunch of seeds. So stick around for that, and I'll share with you what are those summer crops I'm planting today. Well, this is going to be really, really tricky to film. I'm sorry about that, but I am like seriously running out of living space. I can't work at my counter because it's filled with all of the tomatoes that hopefully will be picked up. I know I have a gal from Facebook that supposedly is taking 2 of each. So hopefully they show up. And you know how that goes when you try to sell things and, oh yeah, I'm interested, and then never show up. Okay, so let's start with the edibles because we do have quite a few flowers here. It has been quite a while since I was actually here, even though you guys don't feel like it. I went out and had lunch, planted a couple trees outside that I got for my birthday. So we are going to try our hand at something fun, a musk melon. I told you guys in a previous video, I always give myself the opportunity to grow a couple fun things every year, and this is one of my choices. So we'll start just like I always do, 2 in each. You know, you just never know with germination. So we'll go, those 2 are musk melon. My soil is nice and damp. I'm trying this, I forget the name of the brand now. The same potting mix I used out in my green stalk garden planters this year was new, and it's very similar to a Pro Mix. So, and I learned the hard way that both the popsicle sticks and the knives worked okay. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I used knives for plant markers. This is celery. I need to pot this up today. We're getting a lot of stuff done. But the bamboo sticks, they molded. They turned all fuzzy. So I'm not going to use those again. So musk melon. So I am using just a piece of butcher paper and or craft paper, whatever you want to call it, on a piece of tape taped in front of what I grew on the tray. So hopefully that works. We'll see. Always coming up with something new. Alrighty, and then we have our zucchini. Spineless Supreme. I'm excited about spineless zucchini. I have those arms that zucchini just tear up when I work with zucchini plants. So we will get lots of zucchini started. I just want to grow all the zucchini this year. I think I want four plants in the garden, but I may even fill in some edible landscaping around the house and just do a couple zucchinis up front. And I know somebody that doesn't know me is going to be watching this and say, that's too much zucchini. But you don't know what I do with zucchini. I do all the things with zucchini. There is nothing my zucchini cannot do. Now we have tomatillos. I thought I got my cucumbers out. No, I'm gonna have to go find my cucumbers because I need to start those too. Cherokee tan pumpkin. I'm excited, never grown these before, but I do every year grow a pumpkin. So this is just the pumpkin I'm choosing this year. I tried for the first time last year the supermoon pumpkin. It wasn't a great canner or food preserving pumpkin. Beautiful, beautiful to look at if you want a decorative pumpkin, but not so great for food, for consumption. Could have just been the one I had, but there wasn't a lot of flesh to the pumpkin itself. And they had rock hard outers. It took all of Todd's might carving into that thing. Well, that's just super sad. Well, that's super sad. I had purchased, and I had them out today, these new variety of cucumbers from Haas. And I cannot find them. I'm sure they're somewhere here. I've lifted everything up and yeah, I don't know where they went. And they were like the mercury cucumber that was supposed to be like all female flowers. Oh, so sad. So now I got to go through my others and pick. I guess we'll go with the Stonewall and the National Pickle Bean. I tried the pickle bush last year, no luck. So I have Market Moors, the White Wonder. Ooh, maybe we'll try some of those. What else do I have in here? Sumter, what is a Sumter? Perfect for pickling. Straight 8, Wisconsin pickling. All right, I think I'll just go with the Haas ones that I have. That is such a bummer, and I'm sure once I get all this put away and reorganized, I'm going to find them again. So I have a gal stopping by in 15 minutes to pick up tomatoes, so I will have to break for a minute to help her out. Right, that is pickle cucumbers, and look what's next. Our very own Geet Okasamen seeds that we saved last year. What a fun pumpkin or squash to grow. So this just one melon made so much canned pumpkin. So I'm excited to grow these again. Very, very excited. Probably should have just did one in each one of those, but oh well. Once they come up, we can break them up and put them in their own trays. And then all I have left, oh nope, I got my, where did it go? My tomatillos are somewhere. Tomatillos we'll do in the middle. I don't know that I have time for these, but we'll see. I meant to plant these when I planted my tomatoes and forgot. Itty bitty seeds. All right, those are a purple tomatillo. All right, and then all we have left is all of our sunflowers. Oh my gosh, you guys, I went through this pack 100 times. It must have been like so stuck. There's my Mercury cucumber. All right, well, I will save a spot for that one. Okay, so good to know, good to know. So we have, I did Musk Melon, Tomatillos. I'll do these two sunflowers. So we have white. These are cutting sunflowers, not necessarily sunflowers for feed. So white, this light sunflower, these were also beautiful last year. The Lemon Queen and the Teddy Bear. And then I have a bunch of mammoth sunflowers that we will grow just out in the back pasture. So before I forget, let me plant my Mercury cucumbers. So these ones supposedly are all female flowers and they don't require dependency on pollination. So that's exciting. Okay, so I just moved them into my grow tent. I'll turn these lights on once I get everything done. Otherwise it'll blind you guys from behind the camera, but at least I have table space free now to work on potting up the other things that need to be potted up. So you guys ready to see the peppers and the celery? And I haven't shown you my basil that I posted on Instagram. The dogs knocked it all over, ate half of it, and I'm happy to say I was able to rescue some of it. So 1 second and I'll be right back with you and we'll keep planting. Where am I going? Okay, first tomatoes picked up, yay. That was 12 out of 40, so only 28 more to get rid of. That's exciting though, I'm so happy. Like, I wish more people were so desired to grow their own food. Just have a container on the patio. Come pick up a tomato. I'll give it to you for free. Okay. So I have to go back and watch my video to know what all these peppers are. Because like I said, the bamboo sticks molded on me. But see this little guy? I almost killed these and I only grew or planted 4 seeds. These are my Cayenne peppers. So I wasn't going to grow any peppers this year because I grew so many last year. I have still tons and tons freeze dried, tons in the freezer, lots canned. But you guys convinced me. A garden just isn't a garden without peppers. I have to agree. So these are my cayennes, and I grow these for my own cayenne powder. Super fun. We're on our last jar of it from 2 years ago. So this is my first time using the peat pots, and they do mold a little bit. So I just watched that really closely. Nice roots. So now is time where I get to get my fun stuff out, the magic dust, the mycorrhiza fungi. So I will use this mycorrhiza inoculant on anything I'm up potting. It's really good for just soil development. And one of you guys gave me the best tips, and I think I saved one. Hold on 1 second. Save these, the doohickeys, so it's still got sticky stuff all on it. But Rachel, she had the best idea. I don't remember who gave it to me, but I was like, oh my gosh, genius. Pour a little bit in your little shaker cheese jar or whatever. This happened to be carpet cleaner. And I washed it out real good. So come down here, I'll show you. I'm going to take my little pepper and just shake some of that mycorrhiza. And then we're going to, and you can bury a pepper plant. So let me bring him up here. I showed this before, and I buried this. No, see his little root nodes? So I can go up to probably here and bury him. And he's going to grow nice and well. Root up his stems. All right. And now he's not quite ready to top, but I did do a, some of these other bigger ones are ready to top when I plant them up. But check out topping peppers and why I recommend it for much higher yielding pepper plants. So one cayenne is ready to go. Let me write on mine. All right. Now this one I have two growing in one peat pot, so I need to just separate those and we will pot these guys up. Really and truly for a normal household, I would say one cayenne pepper plant is enough for a season. Now we are taking next year off, so I will want to grow extra. I feel like I've been planting all day, but the truth is I've taken a lot of breaks in between. So I am almost all potted up with, nope, wrong one. Okay, we can't do this. All of this is all peppers. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 pepper plants when I said I wasn't going to plant any. I think that's enough. I've got some little peat pots. I'll pot up the extras and do the same thing like I did with my tomatoes. See if anybody wants them. But I have a surprise down here. You guys haven't seen this since I planted him. This is my Rosella hibiscus, planted from seed. How about that? Dogs also pulled this by their teeth. I think I even saw teeth marks somewhere. Oh yeah, leaf half chewed. So that is my Rosella for an update. I've given you an update on just about everything. And the poor basil that got eaten and chewed up and thrown all over the floor, they all are bouncing back really lovely like this. And I think the dogs just did a good job helping prune them and topping the basil, because I'm getting all the kinds of side shoots and everything. So thanks, dogs. I guess in hindsight, I didn't have to do it myself. But what else do I have to do? I think I decided, oh, did I show you my loofahs? Look at there, they're growing their tendrils. Yikes, these can't go out either until it's really warm. I checked, the roots are starting to just emerge from the bottoms, so I'll probably hold off till they really start showing signs of suffering, and then well, that's not good advice. Don't listen to me. But I'm tired of potting up today, so these won't get potted up. They'll wait. And I think I've decided on the celery, they really should be potted up, but the roots, again, let's just see if we can squeeze one out. We'll decide together. Oh, yeah, I guess I need to. Oh, yeah, I need to. So they're starting to wind pretty good. So I will go ahead and take time to separate these girls. And I only really need 6, and I have 12 or 15. So I'll pick my best and pot those up. But I just wanted to share with you guys what's going on. Almost too good in that I have way more than I need and nobody wants it. So I will see you guys on the next video, and stick around. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and follow me planting these beauties out in the garden and harvesting and then preserving them. And then we'll come back and eat it. All right, talk to you guys later.